Namaste yogis, welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra and today we're doing a Yin Yoga practice for the root Muladhara chakra. This has been a heavily requested series, so I'm going to be doing each of the chakras one by one with a full Yin Yoga practice for each. Now the root chakra is the first one and it's located right at the base of the spine and it's associated with the color red. Energetically speaking, this chakra has to do with our sense of safety, security, and grounding in the physical world. So it really is all about our physical space, the objects. It's a bit more material. It's our instinctual consciousness. Evolutionary wise, the root chakra is associated with the development stage of being a baby. So if you think of babies, they need their parents to nurture them in order to be safe, to be secure, and in order to thrive and grow. So people who might have grown up in traumatic or not that great environments maybe have not had the needs of their first root chakra met. And then as adults, this can mean that they are very greedy, they're very insecure, they might worry that people around them will abandon them, will neglect them, will actually betray them and hurt them, or they might have problems managing money, either not enough money or not knowing what to do when you actually do have money. It can even manifest itself in issues with food, so always trying to feed yourself and fill a void as if there wasn't enough to go around. So because this root chakra is right at the base of the spine, all of the asanas that we'll be doing will be targeting the lower body, so focusing on the quads and hamstrings. Have a couple blocks close by, and you guys know me, I love to work with affirmations, so throughout this class I'm going to be saying a few affirmations, and your job is not to convince yourself that these affirmations are true for you. Your only job is to listen to the affirmations and just notice how they feel in your body. Some of them might be really easy for you to hear, and that's great. It means you most likely don't have any issues with security and safety with the first chakra. If you find, however, that some affirmations make you tense up, make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, this is a great opportunity to grab your journal, write it down, and really kind of try to uncover why it is that you have resistance with that affirmation. So now that we have a better understanding of the root chakra, let's move into our first pose, which is going to be a toe squat. So simply kneeling, you can curl your toes under and let your hips sit back onto your heels. And you might need to move the little toe out to the side. We're just here for 2 minutes, no more than this. And you can let your hands rest on your palms. And if you find that this is too much and it's really intense, even painful, you can bring your arms further forward and you can even take the pressure off for a few breaths. Especially if you wear heels, this can be quite a challenging pose. But once you are in it, do your best to relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Bring your awareness at the base of your tailbone. See if you can visualize this root chakra glowing bright red, glowing a little bit brighter with every breath that you take. Starting with the mantra, I am safe. You might find it nice to internally repeat I am as you inhale and safe as you exhale, as if you were breathing the mantra. And let's release this pose. Rock your weight back onto your palms. Point your toes back and just take a breath or two here to move the ankles, wiggle the feet, wiggle the toes. And we'll take one more pose for the feet, moving into our ankle stretch. So you can point your toes back and once more bring your hips to sit on your heels. However, this time, start to bring your hands back behind you. This already might be more than enough if your ankles are really tight. Otherwise, you're going to try to curl and tuck the tailbone under and see if you can lift the knees and lift the shins off the mat so that you get a nice little pull and a little stretch at the front of the feet and front of the ankles, lifting up through the heart. Find your breath once more in this pose. And internally repeat, there is enough for everyone, including me. There is enough for everyone, including me. And release the shins back down. Let's make our way into deer pose. You can move your ankles off to the side. So for deer, you'll want to align your right shin to the top of the mat. So my knee is aligned with my hip, and I'm bending the knee at a 90-degree angle, flexing the foot. And then you're going to align your left knee with your left hip, also aligning or bending your knee at a 90-degree angle. So from here, this is a deep internal hip rotation. So you're trying to press and roll your left hip down. Just from doing this a little bit, I get a really deep stretch here towards the thigh. For some people, it might be intense. For others, maybe not. I find this is one of those poses where some people feel a lot and others not really. But you can make this more intense by bringing your hands back behind you and keep trying to ground your left hip down. So in Yin Yoga, we are not chasing sensation. We're not trying to make anything super intense. We're just trying to relax ourselves in the pose, letting gravity do the work for us. Find your edge and breathe deeply. Internally repeat, friends and family love and support me. Friends and family love and support me. Notice if your shoulders tense up. Just soften in the pose. Friends and family love and support me. Start to walk your hands in, lifting back up. Before we go and do this pose on the other side, bring your right heel in towards the inner groin, and you can extend your left leg out to the side for your half butterfly pose, or some people call this a half dragonfly as well. So the right heel is in, hips and shoulders face forward, legs are reaching out to the sides, and you can rotate your chest over towards your left leg. You might want to have a block or two close by. We're going to come into the forward fold. Because it's Yin Yoga, make it passive and easy. We're not pushing and pulling. Bend your left knee as much as you need to, and just let a block or a bolster or even two blocks move under the forehead or under the chest for some support. And as you stay in this pose, work with the affirmation, all of my needs are met. So a wonderful root chakra affirmation, all of my needs are met. Bring some weight back into your arms. Slowly lift yourself up. And we'll go to deer pose on the other side. So your left shin will be parallel to the front of your mat. I'm just going to turn this way because it's a little easier for me. So align your left knee with your left hip, your right knee with your right hip, both knees bent at a 90-degree angle with the feet flexed in order to protect your knees. And try to press and rotate your right hip down as you walk your hands back behind you, as far back as you would like. Relax your legs, close your eyes, and find your edge in this pose. And once you find some stillness here, begin to repeat. I attract abundance in all areas of my life. I attract abundance in all areas of my life. And simply pay attention to your internal reactions to this affirmation. I attract abundance in all areas of my life. And start to lift back up, moving to half butterfly pose on the other side. Bring your left heel into the inner groin and stretch your right leg out to the side. We want the knee and the toes to be pointing up. And you can grab your block. So hips and shoulders facing forward, just rotate your chest. So hips stay as they are, but now you're facing more towards your right leg, and start to initiate the fold from here, keeping the sit bones grounded. Allow your right knee to bend a little bit. So the longer we hold this pose, the more your body will start to open up. Try not to force it in any way. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Let your arms be heavy. And repeat, my needs are valid. My needs are valid. And begin to lift your way back up. Let's make our way into a dragon pose or a lunge pose with a quad stretch. So quad stretch is of course optional. I like to have the blocks somewhere close at the top of the mat. And you can step your right foot forward in between the palms, extend your back leg out, and you roughly want to have your knee somewhere over the top of your ankle. And you can hold here. This is already plenty intense. If you'd like to take your quad stretch, you can bend your left knee and catch a hold of your foot with your palm, either staying up on the block or you might find it easier to lower down. So there's a bit of a twist here as you draw the right shoulder down and away from the ear. Letting the hips melt forward and down. Try to find stillness in the pose and work with the affirmation, I can take care of myself. I can take care of myself. Carefully release your back foot very delicately. We'll be moving to the other side, but before we do so, it might feel good to just go in your tabletop pose. Maybe press the hips back to the heels or move the hips side to side, just getting the blood flowing again through the legs and low body. And we'll switch sides. So this time you'll step your left foot forward, aligning the knee over your ankle. And you can keep your right hand either on a block or down on the mat. Bend into your right knee. Reach back with your left palm and see if you can hold on to the foot or to the toes or the ankle, whatever you can grab here. Draw the left shoulder down and away from your ear and close your eyes. Our affirmation on this side is I give and receive equally. I give and receive equally. Release this side. Just like before, make your way into a tabletop pose. Move in any way that feels good. And let's make our way down onto our backs. We'll be coming into cat pulling its tail. So combining a quad stretch as well as a hamstring stretch. So lowering all the way. Pull your right knee into your belly. And you're going to cross it over into a twist. So your right knee extends, crosses to the left. And then you can straighten your right leg over to the floor. And you can either hold on to the ankle, the shin, or the foot, whatever is accessible to you, and draw your right shoulder down to the floor. So we still want our chest and collarbones to be facing up. If you'd like to go deeper still into this pose, you can bend your left knee and try to catch a hold of your left foot with your right hand, pulling on your knee as you draw it back. So getting a little quad stretch here. And keep trying to ground your right shoulder to the floor. And this is a pretty intense pose. And our affirmation here is, I trust the process of life. I trust the process of life. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Feel this breath travel all the way down to your low belly and low back. If you had a hold of your left foot, softly let it go. Bend your right knee again and roll onto your back. And you can shift a little bit over to the other side. So this time we'll be bringing our left knee into the chest, extending the right leg down to the floor. And you can cross your left knee over the body towards the right and extend that left leg straight, holding on to whatever is accessible to you. Find a nice spinal twist here, drawing the left shoulder down and away from the ear, grounding it to the floor. And if you'd like to go further, bend into your right knee, catch a hold of your right foot with your left hand and pull on that heel or pull on the foot to drag the knee back. And our final affirmation for the root Muladhara chakra is I am grounded and stable. I am grounded and stable. Let's release the pose on this side, unwind, and we'll make our way into Shavasana, our final resting pose, to integrate all of the work that was done. And Shavasana is a wonderful pose to really embody what it means to feel safe and secure. So allow yourself to turn your palms up in a receptive manner. Close your eyes and simply trust that everything is okay. That you are safe and secure, that you are well taken care of, and that you have everything you need to thrive. Begin to deepen your breath, to reawaken. Move in any way that feels good, bringing motion into the hands, the feet, the legs, the arms. Take a great big stretch. And we'll turn to one side. Use your arms to help yourself come up and take a seat. Close your eyes once you take a seat, lengthening up through your spine. Chin parallel to the floor. And given this practice that you've just done, set an intention for yourself for the future. A commitment to balancing your first chakra, Muladhara chakra. What is it that you need more of? In what ways is this chakra unbalanced or stuck? Bring your hands together at the front of the heart. We'll close with the chant of Om one time together. Inhale to chant, breathe in deep. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this root chakra yin yoga practice with me. I do hope you enjoyed it. And while this practice is still fresh in the cells of your body and fresh in your mind, I would recommend that you grab a pen and paper or grab your journal and just write down any notes, any insights, whatever came through to you during this practice. Write it down and make a commitment to yourself to really pay attention and nurture this first chakra, the seat of our groundedness, of our safety, and of our stability. If this is your first time on my channel, please do subscribe. I put out new full-length classes every single week. Thank you again. Namaste.